Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a minute since I've made a Bible verse or just a reading in general. I've been taking time to myself to figure out who I am through the Lord, just my purpose. I've just been struggling with identity things when it comes to my Christianity. But today we got a good verse, and with like the intro, as I said, finding purpose and God's plan and what it means to me. I thought I'd do the video on God's plan and just what it means for us and what we can look for in the future. So let's get into it. All right, so the verse for today is Jeremiah 29:11, and let's read it. For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. They are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope. All right. So basically, what is there to worry about when we think about the future and what's to come? You know, we're too oriented on the thought of, oh, I gotta do this, gotta do this, like at certain time frames, and I gotta get them done quick, and we're too stressed out. I think we're way too stressed out about our future when we should be focused on God more than anything else. God is our future, because ultimately we're all trying to get to one place, and that's the goal. Rather living for temporary things on the earth and that kind of future, we should be living for God's biggest gift is heaven. That's the eternal gift. That's way better than anything that we could get on this earth. And we're not living for that. Like, we can say that we are, but sometimes we don't do the things that we say we're doing. I'm a victim of that. I've done it so many times. I say I do this, but I'm not doing that. And it's hurting me, and it hurts Jesus that I'm like that we're not doing those things that we say we were going to do. I think it kind of sets us back. It's just, we're so tempted by things nowadays, and in this generation of the world, where there's so many things that we could be tempted by. Whether that's like drugs or sex, or just, I want a lot of money in the future. I want to have this in the future. But it's never, oh, I want God in my future. I want God to lead me to this and this. I want to be strong in my faith in the future. Like, we have that thought up here that we want those things. Yeah, we say we want to do those things, but we never really do it. And like I said, I can't talk enough about it without putting myself in that situation, because I'm definitely in that situation as well. You know, I've always wanted money. Like, that's, you know what I mean? Everyone has the same thoughts. We all want to have that perfect relationship in life. You know, I want to get married to this girl or this or that. But like, instead of perfect relationship with a girl, we should have a perfect relationship with God. I honestly, the marriage ain't gonna get you to heaven. There's maybe things you can do inside the relationship to strengthen your faith, but God is the true relationship in our heart that gets us to heaven. That keeps us well, keeps our mind spiritually strong. So it's just, in the verse, we gotta hope for what God has for us and use His plan for the future, because there is no better plan than that. There's a narrow path and there's a wide path. If I wanted the easy way, I'm taking temptation with me. I'm just walking out the door. If I want the narrow path, I'm going to take the hard path. Like, yeah, it's not easy. There's challenges. There's battles. But, like, I have something that's worthwhile forever. That's God. I have Him for the rest of my life. I'd rather choose that narrow path than choose that wide path. Like, there's so much more benefit from the narrow path to the wide path. We recognize it, but we don't really chase after it. So really, the main takeaway for me is, what are we chasing in this world that is so much better than our God? And that goes for me too. If my purpose is just money and I want this relationship with a girl or whatever, marriage, whatever you want to call it, then, like, what am I doing to be well like rounded in my faith and strong in my testimony and things like that. Like, what am I doing? It's not getting me anywhere. It feels good in the moment, but it's not getting me anywhere. It's more of, what can I do with God now that I can ensure that I can be in heaven with him later in life? You know, there's just so many choices we can make. And the number one thing we can do right now is start by choosing God. And that's what I'm challenging you guys to do. I think choosing God is the best bet for your future. And anyone can tell you that. I can tell you that. You know, it's been rough. Like, I've had very hard times going by, and I've chose God over things that I wish I could have, and those things that are tempting. And I've ultimately found peace with God, just me and God. I haven't had interactions with a lot of people. I haven't been talking to a lot of friends. It's just, if I put myself in a situation where I needed God the most, and the outcome is amazing. I'm challenging you guys to put God first and really choose him and let him lead your path. That is my biggest goal for you guys. That is all I have for today. Thank you for watching and stopping and listening. I catch you guys in the next video. I can't wait to talk about another topic. I'll see you guys.